how's it going? It's NuttyChef again, and this is episode 58 of Minecraft Survival. Well, last episode we built this cactus farm, and it's all working. Got it all working, fully constructed, and the idea was to build it inside a rocket ship. So between episodes I've taken the time just to do a little bit of a outline of the shape of the rocket ship, and I had there was a few different ways I could do this. Like I was thinking maybe I could start with a circle around the middle and then sort of go like that, make another circle, and then maybe a smaller circle, and then another even smaller circle until we get to the bottom and up to the top and stuff like that. But I thought about it, and I thought this is the best idea if I just make an outline right on the very center of that side, going all the way up, and then we can see the shape of it better. So let's get a little bit of a better view, like maybe this tree over here, like this. So there we go. So, and I think that shape is right. So I did it off cam because it was just a bit painstaking getting getting the shape right. Go 2 here and then 3 here and then 4 here, and I had to keep taking a block away and adding a block and until it looked like what I wanted it to look like. So I think I've got the shape correct here, and the fin too. That was a little bit harder than I thought. It seemed like it would be simple, but to get the right shape, and we're going for sort of like a cartoon rocket ship here. So that's the idea. So I think the next step is to probably do this exact same shape on the other side, and then again on the front and on the back, so all 4 sides. So we've got like an exoskeleton of the entire rocket ship, and then from that point go around and make the circles, connect every part of the skeleton with a circle from that point. And we might just at the top there, we might have to get rid of some glass, but that's okay as long as we don't get rid of the actual farm itself. I think we've got enough room to move, get rid of some of that glass, and perhaps at the bottom there, when we connect a circle on this block right here and around to the other side, we might need to get rid of some of that glass, but that's okay. We can't get rid of any of those hoppers really. That's the only thing. So it should be all good. And I've got all the materials ready. Well, I've almost got all the materials ready. Just working on this grey concrete. It's got to mine up a little bit more. And I thought I'd tell you about a funny story that happened to me while I do that. So let's grab some. We've got some here. So if you don't know, I think I said it in, actually we've got to put that in the water. I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. I just got my license not too long ago, so I've been driving around everywhere and stuff like that. And I was up at a intersection, near a McDonald's and near a shopping centre, so it was a pretty busy intersection. I was coming up to it. I was in the turning lane to turn into the shopping centre, and there's a set of lights there at the intersection, and I thought, the light turned orange, so I was I'm gonna beat that light, so I didn't have to wait there. But so yeah, I sped up, and I was right behind the other car, so I would make it past before it turned red, before the light turned red, and then going around the corner, and obviously by this stage I'm going around the corner way too fast, to turn the corner properly. So as I'm turning, I put the brakes on, and I don't know how fast I was going, maybe 60, maybe a little bit more kilometers an hour. I don't know, 50, 60. I don't think I was going any more than that, but it doesn't take much, and I just skidded out. It started started doing a burnout, and I was like, oh my god, like, and my girlfriend was in the car, and she's like, dude, slow down. And I was like, oh shit. So I put the brakes on, and I'm like, yeah, started skidding out, and I, like, in front of everyone, like a douchebag. Oh man, it was so embarrassing. Like everyone would have just been watching, everyone waiting at the lights, looking, would have just seen me do this friggin' burnout just to beat a red light, you know, like. And then I was like, I caught myself, like I caught the car and got back on track and kept going, and I was just like, nah, this is way too embarrassing. I'm not staying here. So I didn't go to that shopping center. I just drove away from the area and went back around and went to a different shopping center because I was too embarrassed to park there, and like where the other cars that would have seen me would have been parking as well, and they would know that it was me who was being a douchebag. But oh man, so yeah, there's a lesson there for anyone who's learning how to drive. Don't be an idiot. Like, don't think you're real good, because it doesn't take much to skid out. Like, I didn't think that would be fast enough to actually do a burnout, but it doesn't take much, and you lose grip while you're around the corner and start skidding out. So yeah, don't do that, kids. When you learn how to drive, just take it easy. There's no point. Just wait at the lights. But yeah, so that's the end of the story. But so we're ready to start here, and we've got this chest full of all this stuff. So this should be enough. We need white, red. So let's grab a bit of each, and hopefully this is enough. And we'll grab the other ones later. And we'll start with the skeleton. So basically, I think I'm going to do it off cam, because like I'm going to have to look at this and copy the exact thing. So I'll do the rest of the skeleton off cam by copying this one on all the other 3 sides, and I'll come back after that, and we'll go from there, and we'll try and do the whole circles all the way up, and it'll be complete. Let's go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. And it's morning, and we've done it. It's all done. So got all the 4 sides in, and it's looking pretty good. Let's come up here and take a look from our little tree over here. And there we go. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with the shape. I mean, I'd like to say the hard part is over. I mean, when I first did this shape on the side here, that took me a while, and I thought, you know, once I do that, the hard part's over. And I've done that on all 4 sides, but I don't think the hard part is over just yet, because I think now we've got to connect like each side, like each part of the skeleton together with circles. And I think that's going to be harder than it looks. I mean, to get the shape right, it's going to have to, it might have to change. Like, for example, these middle bits, these biggest segments in the middle, where it's 6 blocks from top to bottom here, like, I don't think we can just go from the top to the top there as the same as the top to the bottom to the bottom here. Like, I think it might have to change. Like, I don't know, like, to get the 3D shape right, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than it may seem, but we're going to give it a go. So we've got all the blocks we need to get started. So let's just crack on with it. Let's come down here, and like the bottom, we can start with the bottom. So we'll just go from the bottom to the top. So like, these will probably just be like this, I'd say. Just like that for the bottom there. And then, you know, we've got to try and connect it in a circular kind of way. Like, we'll probably put a block there. It's going to get more difficult as we go up, if you know what I mean. More difficult as the rings get bigger on our way up. So that's pretty simple. Just like this. Maybe we'll just do one sort of quarter. Instead of doing it all at once, maybe we just do one quarter at a time. Like, what I mean is, like, between this fin and this fin, and just do this from here to there. Maybe. Let's get up there. Let's get some dirt and get up there. And let's just try doing from like here to there. So we've still got to do some grey here. I guess that can just stay like that. And then we'll get onto this white. So we'll come out like that probably. And then we could probably just go like that. Do you reckon? Or do we come out by one and go like that? No, we don't do that. We won't do that. I'm gonna have to collect that white. Let's just do that. See how that looks. And let's see, like here, to connect to the next part, maybe we come out by one. Instead of just going flat like that, do we come out by one? See, I don't know. Let's try this. Like, this is probably gonna just look weird. It's not gonna be a proper, I don't know how to explain it, like a proper circle or something going up. It's gonna be like a diagonal kind of thing. Like, we might have to actually come out by one here and then go in by one and go like that. Nah, I think we had it right there. I think this is, yeah, oops. I think this is okay to just keep like that so far. Let's go up to the next one. And let's go down by one. And like, do we just keep going like that? Because that's going to be kind of like a diamond. It's not really a circle, if you know what I mean. So like this one, do we go like just out by one a little bit like that, and then take it in like that, so that it sort of merges in to the next part, which sticks out by one. Like this would go like that, and this would go like that, and then, because otherwise it's just going to be like it's not going to be a circle, it's going to be just a diamond, like it's like a diagonal kind of shape on the side, and we want it to be a circle for sure. So maybe we go out like normal on this part of it. Let's just take a look at that. Let's just take a look at that so far. Oh, we're stuck on a bloody ghost block. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, let's go. Okay. Let's take a look at that from a couple of different angles. I got rid of a few more trees here that are getting in the way. See what I mean? We don't want it to be diagonal. We want it to be a circle. And it's hard because it's so small. That's what I was saying when I was building it. Like, the bigger we build it, the easier it's going to be. But like, is that going to end up looking okay? I don't know. I don't know. This is probably the hardest part. Maybe we can add blocks in here and there, like add a block there or there, or if you know what I mean, just to help it be more of a circle or something. It's hard to tell at this point. I think we need to do a little bit more. And can I end up pull up there and then go from there? So we're up here now. So this is the same. No, this is. I think it's better working from a dirt pillar so we can have a look from a slightly different angle. Okay. Okay, so this is that level there. So we want to see. I don't like this diagonal, so I want to. So on the next bit, I want to try and stop that diagonalness, the diagonalness of it. So we'll take it out to here, like that, and then maybe we go like that, and then let's get over there. And take it out like that. And then, oops. And then take this one out like that. And that's going to be more sort of circular, I think. Because we've made a lot of circle buildings in this series so far. And yeah, so I've kind of got a little bit of a hang of making circles freehand without that website, so we should be okay here. We just got to keep trying until we get it right. So we'll probably do the next slot exactly the same, just like this, and then probably the next slot the same as well, and then we get on to the 6, the big one. So we'll come out with this, and I think at first we'll make it diagonal as possible because we're kind of coming out, so we want to go out. So we want these blocks to sort of lead into sort of a bigger circle, even though it's on the same level as this one. If that makes any sense at all, it's very hard to explain. And come out like this, and we'll just come out by 1 on all sides of the level below, and that's already more circular, I guess, because it's bigger. It's a bigger radius. That's already more circular than it was. So we'll probably do the same again for the next layer, and then maybe now we change it up a little bit. So we might come out by 1 more here, and then go in. And do the same on this side. So come out here and go out by 1 more, and then go in, and then do that. Just so we get a bit more of the shape, and I have no idea what this is going to look like from the outside, and it's going nighttime. Let's actually quickly sleep, and it's probably a good idea to look at this from a different angle anyway. So let's take a look, and it's going to be hard to copy this on all 4 sides now that I'm doing 1/4 at a time, but I'm sure I'll manage. So let's take a look. Let's get rid of the scaffolding. It's in the way of our view. Get out of here. As long as I can get 1/4 done, I can just copy that on all the sides. Let me out. Okay, so it's looking weird. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I've done, but it's looking weird. Let's get a further away view of what's going on here without the sun in our eyes. Okay, so it is looking weird. Maybe we should have just stuck to not trying to mix it up, if you know what I mean. Like just stuck to the diagonal bits, like at the bottom here, just stuck with that, but then it would all be diagonal. We need it to be a circle. We need it to look natural, like I think there's a name for this shape, like a very elongated ellipsoid. Not an ellipsoid, like maybe like an elongated sphere. Maybe. Okay, so this is much harder than just making a circle freehand. This is like making a 3D object made out of blocks freehand, freestyle. Okay. Let me keep trying. Let me do this off cam a little bit till I get sort of a better shape on all the little bits here, and I'll come back when I've got something a little bit more concrete that looks a bit better. Alrighty, so I ended up just trying out just the diagonal, just following the exact line like with the diagonal across instead of trying to go all technical straight up, and it looks a lot better, I think, just like that. If we take a look from another angle, like over here, or on this tree right here, yeah, even that looks pretty good, and I reckon if I do all the sides like that, from there I can start to just add blocks in or take blocks away where I need to make it look a bit more rounded and like a bit more circly, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I think you can probably agree that this looks a lot better than what I had before and what I was trying to do before. And I've built a sphere, and I've seen spheres in Minecraft before, and like, imagine this side, which isn't done, is done just like this side. It would be like this part in the middle, which pokes out the most out the front right here. There would be a circle actually in there, and then there would be like visible circles slowly fading away, like going back towards the outside. Like it's hard to describe, but I think we can sort of put a couple of blocks there, and maybe I don't know. Like it's hard. This is way harder than I thought. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole thing just like this, and come back, and maybe we can add some blocks, maybe, or we'll just leave it like this. We'll see what happens. But I'll do the rest just like this, and I'll come back after that. Well, there goes. Well, there she blows, and it's okay. It's not too bad. I've done all the sides, just like I said, with the sort of diagonal. You can see how diagonal it is. And it's not too bad. I mean, it's still got that shape, that first shape that I created on the side, on that first side. And I think from here, I've already started at the top. The top's a little bit different, a little bit more rounded. And from here, I think we can sort of shave bits off and add little bits to sort of round it out. Because as you can see, trying to fly around here and get all different angles, but as you can see, it sort of looks sharp and jagged from different angles, and we need to shave some bits off and make it look a little bit more rounded, I think. So let's just perch on top of this tree right here. So for example, like, I can already see I want to shave off like this block and this block maybe, or definitely this block and this block, I think. And like, yeah, get a circle happening in here. I don't know, like just shave off some blocks so it's not so, because definitely from this angle, like, yeah. So let's try a couple of blocks on camera, see how it goes, and take a step back and look at it. So let's come down here and we'll just pillar up from, say, right here. And I'll show you sort of what I'm thinking. So sort of probably like this block and this block. And then replace them and put them on the inside there instead, kind of thing. So it's a little bit more rounded. And then probably the same thing on the next level here. So let's try this on one side and see how it looks. We'll just do this and probably the next one up as well. Man, I thought, you know, oh, I'll just build a cartoon rocket ship. It can't be that hard, but man, it's harder than I thought. Okay, so let's just those little changes. Let's just go and have a look and see if that works. We'd probably have to do it at the bottom too. Let's actually do it at the bottom too, on the underside, just so we get the full effect on one side of the whole thing. And check it out from far away. Bam, bam, and probably the next one's down too. Probably this one and this one. And let's chuck a block in there and in there. And I've even looked at the sort of grey bit. And this bit, let's just do the whole shebang. Oh, okay, it's night time. Oh my god. Oh, this is getting dangerous. Oh, buddy, don't you dare. Oh, no, killed by a skeleton. Man, you're a naughty boy. You're gonna pay for that. He's got my elytra. Oh man, okay, that's 2 for the death counter. We're in a tough situation. Just got to get a couple more hits on him, take him out and grab all my stuff. Oh my god. 2 more deaths on the death counter. That's 18, I think. Far out. Careless. That's what that was. Lazy. Thought I was too good. What a douche. I got everything. Let's go to sleep real quick. We can't. Get out of here. Let's go to sleep. Make sure we're safe. Calm down. Oh, here comes another one. Okay. Eat some food. Okay, have we got everything that we should have? No, we don't have our pick. Where's our pick? It must be around here somewhere. Yeah, we definitely don't have it. Wow, how did that happen? Man, they made skeletons just a little bit tougher, didn't they? Where's my pick? Down here? Come on. Come on. What's that? There it is. Ha! Thank God. Okay, so let's... we didn't even finish doing this. Where was I? Okay. Bam, bam, bam. This block. And this block. And let's get up there. Put some white into here and here. And probably this one and this one, because I was looking from far away and it just doesn't look right. I think this block and this block have to go, and we need to put it here and here, I reckon. So let's have a look at that from far away, bit of a distance. And yeah, look at that. Look, I reckon that already looks better. Like, oh man. Like compared to this side where it's all just squares, like rectangles and squares, I think that already looks much more rounded and much better. And then from there, if we can do each side just like that, I think from there we can work on the diagonal bits, and then I think we're gonna have it looking pretty good. So let me get to work and I'll see you back in a sec. Well, I think I've got it looking pretty much how I wanted. Like I got rid of the diagonal bit just on this one side here, as you can see, or you might be able to see. I haven't done it on the other side, so let's take a look from up in the sky and see how that's just straight like it was before, and so are all the other sides. They're all straight as well. I did all the flat sides, and now I was working on the diagonal side on this side, and I think it's looking how I want it right here. And the top's looking pretty good too. I've still got to work on the red bit. So we're almost there. So I've just got to do these diagonal sides, and then we're done, and I can put some windows in. Hopefully it's going to be hard to put some windows in now that it's all like this, but I think we can put them in probably right on the flat side. So I'll be back in a second. The whole thing will be done. Okay guys, I think it's done. Check it out. I think I've pretty much nailed it. I mean, it's not as perfect as it could be, but I think it's pretty much, I mean, you couldn't ask for more than that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good shape. Look at that. That's sick, man. Look at that. So now we got a rocket ship in our land. Man, that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Probably bit off a little bit more than I can chew, but I've done it, so maybe not. So that's pretty cool. So I've still got to add like probably a landing pad down the bottom and a way to get into it. And I want to put some windows in there and probably some more little details. But I think it's looking pretty good. We've got the basic shape, the basic thing all done. So thanks for watching, guys. I think I'm going to call it there. If you liked it, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next episode.